Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing just insanely well. Happy Monday. Mondays matter, but when you're not making the money because you're getting hit in the face with chargebacks, well, I'm going to give you some tips today, 3 little tips that are going to help you take care of these chargeback issues so that you can hopefully capitalize in this time-tested and absolutely noble profession. So thanks for joining with me in this content today. Hope it's a blessing to you. And this week is a short week. This is Thanksgiving week. And I hope you don't wait until the week of Thanksgiving to be thankful for something or somebody. It's so important that we start off with gratefulness before we get started with our day. Write your goals down in the morning, write your goals down at night so that you can get after it. I'm extremely thankful for, of course, my own family, but also my work family. I'm very privileged to partner with some of the most amazing insurance agents across this nation. We sell life and Medicare and annuities face-to-face and in the telespace. And we do recruit agents as well here at jasonfinalexpense.com. But I'm very blessed by those that I work with and just get to do things together with. The power of us is just, it's a big deal. So very appreciative of all of my work family and even you, the YouTube audience. Thank you for watching as well. So let's get after it. When we're dealing with a chargeback nightmare or a bank account that goes bonk, if you've done this business anytime at all, this will take place. You write the business, everything's great. And maybe you're working with a company that pays upon issue. And this becomes a real big issue when bank accounts start going bonk, bonk, bonk. You're looking at your bank accounts going, wow, I got money. And then, ooh, now I'm going to charge back nightmare. I'm going to give you the tips to take care of that. So what's going to take place is, first off, we've got to get our mind right. Our mind has to get right before we ever pick up that phone and interface with that consumer. Our mind has to get right. Most likely, they didn't mean for the bank account to go bonk. They didn't mean it. So how a lot of insurance will handle this is we have a poisoned mind. Our mind is like, my money is in a bad place right now. We're thinking about our money instead of this great person that matters, which is the prospect. So before you pick up that phone call, don't start the call like this. Hi, Mrs. Johnson. This is Jason. Your bank account had some problems. Can you go ahead and call me and I'll help you get it fixed? Okay. Talk to you soon. And you've got this kind of like panic in your chest because you're thinking about your paycheck that you got paid because you got paid upon issue and didn't get paid upon settle. And it's very unsettling. I'm not saying it feels good, but if you start a call like that, hi, Jason, this is Jason. I was just calling you to help you with your bank accounts. Nothing went through. So call me when you get this and I'll help you get it fixed. Okay. This is a bad voicemail, a bad call, and it's going to cost you money. I promise you, my friends. So first off, get your mind right. Don't make this about pain. You cannot make this about a painful process of a voicemail. You've got to get this great person to pick up the phone. So you're not going to make it about pain. You're not going to make it about shame either. Because if you're like, oh, sorry, your bank account didn't go through, they would rather buy from another insurance agent with money in the bank than to deal with you again, most likely. And you're going to lose profitability because of how you put your foot forward, how you lean into that call. And you've got to make it simple. This business is simple of selling life insurance, but it's not always easy. And when you're engaging with great prospects that aren't the best at how they get paid, sometimes it can be painful if you don't handle things the right way. So your mind's got to be right. You've got to eliminate pain for your prospects. You've got to eliminate it. You've got to make it easy, and you've got to get them back on the phone. Some of you out there, you may leave messages the old way where you're like, hi, Jason, this is Mary. I'm calling because there were some problems with your bank accounts. Call me and I'll get it fixed. Okay. My number is blankety, blankety, blankety. I'll call me soon. I'll help you get it fixed. We only have like 10 days. And the client's going to tune you out. They're like, my money already went bonk. I feel ashamed. I'm in a place of pain. And you're not going to get the profitability if you do things that old way. So how you're going to do things in a more palatable way for your great clients is you're going to make it about them, not about you, not about that painful place where you're not getting paid. You got to focus on a good news voicemail. When you leave a message, you've got to get your mind right first. You've got to smile, even though you don't feel like smiling because you're like, ouch, this hurts. We've got to know how to handle this call right. So first off, you got to get this frown turned upside down so that you can tune up the voicemail so it sounds like what you want it to sound like. So remember, the biggest thing right now is getting them to pick up the phone. If you can't get them to begin a conversation with you, you're going to get beat up and it's over with. That chargeback will stick. There's no chance of resurrecting this. So to get the voicemail right, You're going to get your mind right. Turn that frown upside down. I know it sounds silly. Power over smile, right? It goes a long ways with final expense telesales, let me tell you. So get your frown turned upside down. This is not going to be about pain. This is going to be about getting that consumer to pick up the phone and call you back. It's not about shame. It's about sincerely helping them get back in touch with you so that you can take care of their business. All you're going to do is go, "Good morning, Mary. Hey, this is Jason. I've got some great news to share with you. Give me a call as soon as you get this. My number is 426-825-1212. We'll talk to you soon. Look forward to it. Hope you're having a great morning." Click. This is going to click with your consumer. This is about great news. The great news is you're going to help them fix the problems that you've found easily. This is not about pain, because if you leave the first voicemail that's wrong, it makes them feel like, I'm ashamed of not having enough money in there. Maybe you transpose the bank account numbers. Maybe we're human. Maybe there just wasn't enough money. Maybe they bought an extra pair of cigarettes, okay? And maybe they bought something else, 2 extra Cokes instead of 1. This happens, right? And most times it can be an easy fix. So if you make it easy, great news, great news. And then when they call you, remember to smile. It's about them. It's about them. So when you talk to that consumer, and it's early morning, I've only had 2 cups of coffee from my own mouth, but when you talk to them, when Sally calls you back or Joe, you're like, "Hey, Joe, this is Jason. How you guys doing?" "Oh, I'm doing good. What's the great news?" "Hey, great news, buddy. Your life insurance is in force. Your whole life insurance is fine, but we just got to fix the bank account. Little snafu over there. All right. I'm going to help you get it all taken care of. I just wanted to make sure everything was accurate. All right. So let me just make sure this is right. You have your card handy? Let's go check this out together. Okay." And go back and confirm the data. And if all the data is right, now, is there enough money to cover this charge? Okay, let's go get this put back in force. Everything will be great. Make it about fixing it with finesse, not about making the client feel bad. It'll really help you. So turn the frown upside down. Get your script really tight. Tip number 2, get it tight so that you know what to say and the steps that you're going to help that consumer take to take care of this little issue. It's not a big problem. And if you make it no big deal, you won't get beat up when you're trying to handle their bank account because it went bonk. It doesn't feel good, I know. And it's tough to get that smile out of you sometimes when you're seeing your savings just go down the drain. But being deliberate and getting them to pick up that phone to be able to fix little things like a bank account, it's not a problem. It won't beat you up, but you got to lean forward. Now, will this fix every one of your problems? No. You're going to get a couple people that just change their mind. It's part of the business. You maybe have 20% of your business that doesn't stick and doesn't stay. That's kind of industry norm if you do things right. But you've got to make it about an easy fix. This is no big deal. This is so easy, Mrs. Johnson. You know, these banks these days, they're kind of crazy, aren't they? Blame it on the banks being crazy. Have some fun. Help them get everything back in force so that they can find the protection that they need to guard their families this Thanksgiving week. It'll be a short week, but what we say matters. How we come across this phone line is so important. And when you're faced with distress, when you're faced with, "Oh man, not again," don't go down the rabbit hole of feeling bad for yourself. Fix it with your face. Fix it with making it easy for your consumer. And remember, it's always great news. You're their agent. You're going to take care of their family powerfully, and you can fix this little problem painlessly. It's all about them. And then you know what? The you will fix itself too. I hope this helps you. Hope this video brings you value today. Have a great Thanksgiving week. Thankful for you. Thank you to my work family. Always proud of you. You do the good work every day, taking care of great people. What you all do matters. And this Thanksgiving week and coming up into Christmas, a lot of people, this time of year when it gets colder, a lot of people pass away. I've done this industry a long time. I've done telesales combined with my insurance background over 2+ decades, 20+ years. And every time when the fall strikes, you'll see sweet clients, sweet prospects pass away. It's a privileged industry to be in for sure. And when you're taking care of people, you'll be probably dealing with some death claims if you've done this industry a long time. Take care of them in the best way possible. They'll appreciate you, and their families that they leave behind will too. Keep doing the good work. What you do absolutely matters. It's not just about selling. It's about serving these great people. If I can serve you in any way at all, reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. Free resources for you for the taking. But I appreciate your time with me today. And if you got any topics you want me to take up, put them in the comments below. I'll do my darndest to deliver to you. Have a great week. Be successful today, my friends. What you do matters. See y'all soon.